Hello, hello. It's Mary. If you come on, say hi. If you're watching replay, drop a replay so I can thank you for watching. I'm going to give everyone just 2 minutes to hop on. So if you're watching the replay, you can fast forward a few minutes. I'm going to share this in my VIP group so they know that I am on. I'm so excited to do this project, but I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous too. Alright, let's see. How was everyone's Tuesday? Okay, I'm just pinning my chalk site up there in case you want to check out the projects. And of course, it says that my browser is not working to share. Oh, hold on. Alright. Why is that doing that? Oh, it's gonna be technical difficulties. Hold on, hang tight. Here we go. Slowly but surely. Hello, hello. If you are joining us, say hi so I can say hi back. I am a few minutes later than I said because my setup is taking a little bit longer. Because this project is so big. So as you come on, say hi back so I can say hi to you. Hey, Eric. All right. Hey, Karen. With this storm, my internet's being wonky, so please let me know if it's freezing on your end or doing anything crazy. Okay. Hello, hello. All right, so this is going to be humongous, but I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I wanted to open it with you guys. So let me take her out of the box. I gotta pop the bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. The kids will have fun with that box tomorrow. Alright. See if I can zoom out a little bit so you can see. I am good. How are you? I'm just going to cut all this bubble wrap off. So you can see the beauty. I haven't even seen this yet. This This is our brand new Verity frame. Oh my gosh. And I have to say, Couture wraps it so well to make sure that nothing happens to it. This is our biggest surface that we have. You only see a box. Yeah, I know. That's because this thing takes up half my table. So it took me longer to hop on because I had to set my camera up differently than usual. Alright, ready? I'm going to show you guys the detail. Just see, can you see those beautiful corners? What I love about our surfaces is the quality is amazing. Our Aiden boards are so firm, and this Verity board is made so well. I'm going to show you the back too. And this is an 18 by 24 chalkboard. Backing off. Okay. I'm going to clear this off the table. It's so pretty, isn't it? You have to like see it in person. Let me take all this figure off. Alright, ready? So here's the corners. Okay, so your chalkboard is indented. And it's got the worn look to it. So it looks like what's the word I'm looking for? Like rustic. And then this is the back. What I love about this chalkboard, again, this is the Verity whiteboard. It's an 18 by 24, but even our Aidens come like this. So this chalkboard, this is the backing. You can flip it over and you can chalk both sides. So one side you can do fall, and then flip it over and do the other side. It went blurry. The other side, let's say Christmas. And then you can just wash it off, but it's so gorgeous. Oh, I am in love with it. I saw it when we were at convention, and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Why is that? Oh man. Did I share the wrong? I shared the wrong thing. Oh. Hold on. 1 second, you guys. Sorry. I shared the wrong video. I think. Sorry. Hey Johnny, thanks for watching. Alright, sorry you guys. Alright, this is the biggest project I've done yet as far as this size transfer. You know, I've done windows and doors before, but this by far is the biggest. And I searched, I'm like, what's the first transfer I want to put on this beauty? And we're gonna chalk this welcome fall. Always give thanks. Look how awesome it is. But it's gonna be a lot of detail. It's going to be a lot of detail. So it's going to take a while to do this one, but we're going to get it done. So this transfer is a size D transfer. So it's going to fit so nicely right in the middle of this beautiful Verity board. So open it up. It comes in these carrier sheets, which is awesome. It has this hook on it, so you can hang them up for easy storage, like in your closet, in your craft room, wherever you have your crafting supplies. That off to the side, and it also comes with the instructions on the back on how to take care of your transfer, how to fuzz it, how to clean it, everything. So I'm just going to mark the back because once I clean this, I want to make sure that I put it right back on the other sheet. Eric, can you do me a favor? Eric? Can you do me a favor? Can you see if my live is going? Because my computer keeps saying it's ended and it keeps switching off up there. So I don't know. Do you guys see me okay? So with a transfer like this, we want to make sure that we fuzz it really well. It is a bigger transfer and you don't want it to get stuck to yourself. Okay, thank you. You don't want it to get stuck to itself. So I'm going to peel up this top part first. And then I'm just going to pull my backing off the transfer this way. So I kind of did it in reverse to get it on the towel without sticking. And I want to make sure I fuzz it really well because I don't want it to stick too much to my chalkboard surface. I don't know. Alright, my laptop is being wonky, so I'm just going to close it. And if you're just joining us, we just opened our beautiful 18 by 24 Verity chalkboard. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we are doing this big size D transfer, 18 by 24, to go on there. Getting ready for fall. Alright, so I just want to get some fuzz on there so we get a nice peel. And this one I'm going to take my time with. There's a lot of detail on here, so I want to make sure I take my time. A little bit about our transfers. If you have not heard of Couture before, this is your first time watching. Our transfers are similar to stencils, but so much better in my opinion. They are a vinyl, they're silk screen. So all these areas that we chalk our washable chalk paste on is actually a silk screen that allows the paste to go on nice and smooth. It's washable and reusable. The company says between 8 to 12 times. I have some transfers I've used, especially around the holidays, over 20 times. So as long as you wash them and you take care of them, you can get a lot of use out of them, which is so awesome. I'm going to fuzz it one more time. If you have any questions as we go along, please just put it down below, and I will be sure to answer them as I go. And I will move the board over so you can see it better. Just want to make sure that I am even on here. Verity Center. So I'm just going to smooth this out. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. In my screened area. And with big transfers like this, they are intimidating. Even me as a designer doing this so often, I still do get intimidated by the bigger pieces. But once you see how we break it down into sections, it makes it so much easier. Alright, so first I'm going to do the pine cones all the way around, and I'm going to do them in my shimmer gold. I thought that would be pretty. So our paste, our chalk paste, is washable. It's organic. They come in 3-ounce jars. We have 36 colors, I believe. And this is our shimmer gold. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. It's my favorite. I have it in ink also, so when I do my t-shirts and my pillowcases, I use this also. And I'm going to use a small squeegee that I actually cut in half so that I can get into smaller areas. This is a small squeegee, so I just cut it in half, just so I can get in those pine cones. So I'm going to dip my paste in there, and I'm just going to spread it all over that screened area. Again, I'm going to take my time with this because this one's got a lot of detail into it. And as you're watching, let me know in the comments what your favorite season is, and when do you start decorating your home for the next holiday, or the next season, I should say. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit closer. That's probably better. Let's see the shadowing. Let me turn the light on. There you go, now you can see. Alright, so I'm leaving globs on because I don't want the paste to dry on my transfer, because the chalk will dry on the screen instead of my surface. So once I'm finished with my pine cones, then I will go back and clean off that glob, those globs. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. I would say my favorite seasons are spring and fall because of the color changes, the warmer weather in the spring, and then the fall, you know, the cool nights where you can wear a hoodie, have a bonfire, and then of course the pretty changes of your leaves. But as far as decorating my home, my favorite color, my favorite time is fall and Christmas, of course. That's when I really decorate my home. Let me know about you. I'm always interested to know when people start decorating, because the stores are already starting with Halloween and Christmas, and I'm just like, whoa, let's get through school starting. What I love about the shimmer too is that the shimmer pastes don't dry as quickly as the regular chalk paste does. One more comb. And I think I'm also gonna do, I don't know, should I do the Welcome Fall in the gold too? What do you guys think? Welcome Fall in the gold shimmer too? Or should I do that in like a orange, red, and yellow mix? Let me know in the comments what you think the words color should be. I'm just gonna go back and clean up the extra globs of paste on my pine cones. And all the extra, as you notice, I'm putting right back in my jar. And if you love this project and you have friends and family that you think would love to do something like this, feel free to hit that button below and put it on your timelines for your friends and family to see, so we can spread chalk love. Alright, so now that I got the globs of extra paste off, we are going to gently pull up that area. We're not going to take it all the way off, but this is the paste and peel method. This is awesome when you're working with larger designs like this. I'm just going to gently pull up. Stretch my transfer, so you want to be easy with it. Can you guys see that shimmer on there? So I'm going to stop right at the bottom. I'm going to gently lay it right back down. I hear it thundering. Just want to do that little spot. Okay. So now I'm going to reseal that area. I'll make sure I'm lined up here. That I didn't move or shift at all. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to reseal this area that we just peeled up. I'm just not going to put any pressure on those pine cones. So everywhere else I'm going to press down my silk screen, and this is not going to smudge the chalk paste underneath, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just starting at the top, working my way down. And the reason why you want to make sure that your silk screen is down everywhere else is so that you get a nice crisp lines and your paste isn't going to leak through anywhere. That makes sense. Make sure there's no bubbles. I see some bubbles. Alright, so I'm just going to take a clean squeegee and I'm just going to work those bubbles out. And these size transfers do take some time. Take some patience. Okay, I think I got them all out. I think. Alright, so now I'm going to take our candy apple red, our bumblebee yellow, and orange peel, and we're going to do the leaves with these two. I'm going to do the berries red. So I'm just going to get my stir sticks, mix them up. And the reason why you want to mix them, hey Alicia, somebody else hopped on. You want to mix them so that all the pigment that's in there gets mixed around. And you want it like a yogurt consistency. This is orange peel. And then our bumblebee yellow. It's gonna say welcome fall. This is on our new 18 by 24 Verity frame. It's the biggest project I've done yet. And I'm so excited, but so nervous. My yellow is a little dry, so I'm gonna just put a little drop of water in there. just to bring some of that moisture back. Just a little capful. So if your jars ever dry out, no worries, just add some water and it will bring them right back to life. And then our candy apple. Mix. All right. So, I'm gonna grab my multi-tool, my small squeegee, and my other half of my half squeegee. And I'm going to do the red first. So I'm going to take my multi-tool and dip it in my red paste. I'm just going to do those berries first. I'm going to do half the berries and then do the other half because I don't want this to dry on that silk screen too quickly. I love them. This is why I love the multi-tool. It lets you get in all those little areas. Probably like 10. Yeah. What?
Early.
Early for you.
Early for everyone in the house.
Like 10ish, I think.
What?
Like 10ish, I think. What do you think of this board?
It's pretty. It's like something that would be in a museum.
Yeah, right? So gorgeous. Alright, so now that I got that half done, I'm just going to hope that my paste didn't dry too much. I'm going to peel that side off. As my husband steps all over the bubble wrap. Again, I'm going to lay it back down, smooth it out. Shush dogs. Alright, now I'm going to do the berries on the other side. Now I'm going to do a peel on this bottom part. Hi Faith, it is big. It's a size D. So we're doing the pull and peel. So we're doing a little bit at a time. Peel it up, lay it back down. But it's on this gorgeous new board. I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you the corners at the end. It's just so pretty. What do you think, babe?
Beautiful.
He's like, whatever. Until he sees it finished, and then he loves it. Okay, so I'm just doing the berries section at a time. Peel that up. Thank you. It's humongo, but it's gorgeous. I had to find somewhere to hang it. Actually, my husband has to find somewhere to hang it. That's his expertise. What's the matter? Oh, it's out here. I had the PlayStation today. Sorry. Almost done. Alright, so I'm going to peel that up. Perfect. All right, now comes the fun part. So I'm going to seal again all my leaves down. Make sure there's no air bubbles. This again takes the longest. Of course, there's a bubble right in the middle. All right. Now, I'm actually going to just mix the bumblebee yellow and the orange peel all over and do the stems in with the leaves. So you could just do the stems, do them brown, but I don't know, I think it'll look cooler doing it this way. Again, just in sections. I'm scooping up just our paste colors with our stir stick, because I'm going to mix these colors right in there. And then I'm going to dabble just a little bit of red in there also. Alright, so this is where the mess comes in. So I'm going to take my multi-tool and I'm just going to move this paste right around those leaves. Cleaning it off periodically on my towel so we don't have too much paste on there. And I'm going to work those stems also. And a little more orange. And again, you want to work kind of quickly because you don't want your paste to dry on your screen. Okay, so I'm going to peel that area up. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Alright, I see I'm missing part of my stem there. So I'm going to reseal those areas that I missed. And I'm just going to take a little bit of my color. Okay, okay. All right, so we're gonna repeat that process again. Did you guys see it? Yeah, right, Faith? So awesome. I love when ideas come together. Like I said, you could just do, you could do the brown for your stems. That's totally up to you. But I myself figured I'd just mix it all in. Go in with my bumblebee. And I am doing globs because you want enough to be able to mix it and it not to dry super fast on you. So you will go through a little bit more of your paste doing it this way. But if you just saw those results, totally worth it. And then a little bit of red. So crafty. You're so funny. Thanks for the boost of confidence. I'm not doing too much red because I don't want it to, take over the oranges and the yellows. Again, I'm going to grab my multi-tool and just swipe that all together. And if you notice, I'm swiping up in one direction just so it doesn't mix and become a brown or a yucky color. Just wiping that extra off of my towel. I always get intimidated by these larger ones, but then when I start doing them, I'm like, what was I so scared of? And it's chalk, so if I mess up, I just redo it. Wash and redo. Okay. Make sure I hit all my stems. Okay. Peel that up. Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys see that? What do you think so far? Send me some hearts, some wow, some love, some whatever you're feeling. And again, if you're loving this project, go ahead and hit that share button so you can share it with your friends and family on your timeline. Alright, so I'm gonna go the next section. I want to make sure I don't get my ribbon, so we're going to go a little bit slower on this part. And all this of it is available on my chalk site, which I pinned on there on the comments. You have questions, please, please, please don't hesitate to ask. red. And if you're doing a bigger project like this, sometimes your paste jars from being left open, they will start to dry. So just add that drop of water like we did in the beginning on there, and it should be okay. It'll re-moisturize it. I'm just going with the groove of the leaves. Getting all my little stems. I'm not too worried about cleaning it all off. I just don't want it to dry, so I'll peel it back up. Hey, Betty, I didn't even see it pop on. Thank you, thank you. This is coming out amazing. All right, so let's go back to our orange peel. Make sure I'm all pushed down. Grab that multi-tool. I think I'm going to do the Welcome Fall in that shimmer gold. I think that's what I've decided. I wasn't sure, but I think with all this color around, I think that'll look the best. What do you guys think? Do the shimmer gold, the words in the banner and the shimmer gold. I have some extra, so I'm just going a little bit higher. Want some yellow in there as well. Let's peel that area up. Woo! I know you probably can't see that, but again, with this method, you don't want to push down the area you already chalked on. You just want to lightly go around it. All right. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. what I love is that you really don't need much artistic ability. You just need a couple colors and globs of paint, chalk paste, and you're set to go. All right, ready? Again, I'm just swiping with the flow of those leaves and branches. As it's thundering like crazy outside. What's the weather like by you where you are? I'd love to know. We are in flood watch right now. Again, I don't want to mix it too much because I want to keep the colors vibrant. Missed a piece off right there. Make sure it's lined back up. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Exactly, Betty. Exactly. Did you see her hair? It is vibrant, man. Beautiful purple. She is much braver than I with her hair color. And it looks so good on her always. My sister just had her hair done today for the work convention she's going to for her business. And it's like this vibrant, beautiful purple, and she can totally pull it off. Okay, grab my multi-tool. It does match Unique perfectly. You are totally right. And she's probably loving that she does not have to travel far this year for hers. All right. I think I got that all. And always give thanks banner. And we're going to do that in the shimmer gold. And I'm also going to use a little bit of this iced coffee just to give it a little bit of contrast on there. I'm going to mix it with my little see the pigment colors. I don't know if you can see the orange. If you get a jar like that, don't worry about it. It's just the pigments to make the color. That's why you want to make sure you mix it really well. Alright, and I'm going to close up my orange peel and my bumblebee so they don't dry out. On me. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to kind of just glob it on here. And then I'm going to take my small squeegee into my shimmer gold. Glob it on. Alright. So I'm just going to spread it on there. I grab some more shimmer, and I am a glitter girl, so I always have to have some kind of glitter glamminess on there. I do see some air bubbles. Hopefully they don't show up on my board when I'm done. I'm just going to try to not go over them as much. Clean that off. Make sure I covered everything up top. Right, now I'm going to peel that part off and just leave my banner. I love it. Can you guys see that? Oh, if you can't see it, hold on. I'll show you in a second. Let's just finish the banner. Okay. And don't worry, when you lay it back down, it's not going to squish. That area. I'll grab some more shimmer. Just being careful around my edges that I already did with the orange, yellows, and reds, because I don't want that to transfer onto there. Just had a gnat fly on my nose. I'm going to take a little bit more of this iced coffee. And then I'm going to clean it off. Just going to take my multi-tool and just push that along. It's right in here. It's like a close call with mixing those colors. Okay. Clean off all that extra. And I'm just going to push that down that way so I don't, I want to get all my edges, but I don't want that dark colors to transfer. Alright, ready? Drum roll. Send me some hearts if you want to see what this looks like. Let me see those hearts come across the screen. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. All done. Let me see them. Show me those hearts and I'll clean up over here quick so I can show you without getting any paste on my beautiful new Verity board. Love it, love it, love it. Hold on one second, you guys. Alright, so all my stir sticks and stuff, I'm throwing right in my bucket of water I have on my chair. And the transfer's too big to stick in the bucket. Let me zoom it out. Right? Faith, right? Okay, remember it's going to be backwards to you guys. Oh my gosh, I just dropped the water on there. Alright, so if you wanted to keep this forever, all you would do is once it dries, you could spray it with some polyurethane or leave it and just dry dust it. But this is the end. Let's see if I can zoom out. Can you guys see this? I know. Can you think I'm gonna wash this off at Christmas time? But, or I should just buy another Verity board. But it's so gorgeous. Look at the corners of this 18 by 24 Couture Verity board. What do you guys think? Can you see the whole thing? Holy cow. Hold on. Let me see if I can angle my camera better. There she is. I still can't fit it in there. So amazing. So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you for popping on. Maybe you can see the colors that way. Thanks for hanging out with me while I chalked this humongo project. Now I'm going to let it dry and have my hubby find the perfect spot in our home for our new piece. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Feel free to visit my chalk site or message me with any questions you have. If you are not in my VIP suite, I would love to get you in there for our special giveaways. Just comment VIP down below and I will be happy to send you the link. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another chalking project. Have a great night. Oh, I can't reach the button. Hold on, have a good night, you guys.